All right, we're live here at the Recplex on a Thursday night, windy Thursday night. Rob Cooker here, Steve Flawn on the camera. We got a special guest tonight. My wife Ann Cooker is here. We got moms on the mic tonight for hockey. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So something new we're going to try here every once in a while. We got some hockey moms on the mic and get their perspective of their vision of what they see. And you've done a little bit of this before.
I've done a little bit before for another team and the off season, and
Well,
hockey's hockey, so we'll see how it goes.
All right. Well, Ames drove down tonight, taking on the Oak Leafs here. We did match up with the Ames team here in the preseason. It didn't quite, the puck didn't quite bounce our way, but that's preseason as can never, just a chance really to dust the pads off and get the skates sharpened up a little bit. So should be a good matchup tonight here between the Oak Leafs and Ames. Front three out there right now is Clemens and Cooker and Laura Becky. Your defensive pair is Creer and Gladson. And Safner between the pipes tonight. So he makes a glove save there, so we'll get a face-off to the glove side of Will Safner. Same three will stay there, Clemens and Cooker and Laura Becky. Cooker on the draw. Wins the draw back there. Gladson is there behind the net, scoops it back to Creer. Creer sends it up the boards there for the breakout pass, and that's doesn't quite get to Clemenson, so Creer will turn the corner, head back, start over. Wanted Laura Becky in the neutral zone, but couldn't quite get the handles on it to get there. Yeah, it looks like the Leafs will stay there one more shift here. So same five out there for the Leafs. Leafs win the draw again. Battle along the bench here of the Oak Leafs bench. Cooker's able to dump it up to get it up to Clemenson a little bit. Didn't quite get all the way to the defensive zone there of Ames. Ames hits the neutral zone. They've got some numbers here. They cross the blue line, get around one, takes a shot. It goes high and wide. Wraps around the boards, and Clemenson is off. Has Cooker in the middle if he can get to him. Laura Becky picks it up. Takes the shot.
Off the goalie's shoulder.
Goes into the corner, and Friedrich will step up now. Dump it back in. Leafs looking to finish their change here. Like they got the D change. It's Friedrich and Holschlaw out there right now. Clemenson's coming for a change. Cooker tries to tip it across the blue line.
Gets tied up there on the blue line, and it's back in the neutral zone.
And Leafs will get a full change here on the front three. It'll be Elliott, Anderson, and Shizzle. We'll start that again. It'll be Shizzle, Elliott, and Anderson. Always a tongue twister when you say those three. Elliott will take the draw. 15:20 to go. First period just getting underway here. Holschlaw with a shot. Goes right to the shin guards of Ames. Comes right back to him, though. He'll send it in low for Caden Anderson. Gets it over to Shizzle, but not able to get it to Elliott, who's in the high slot, and Ames will end up this one as they chip it up out of the zone. Ames regroups here, has some numbers, makes one move, but Holschlaw steps up. Friedrich will put a shin guard in the way, deflect that one.
Picked up by Shizzle behind the net. We need to get to some open space here. They're trying to go through a lot of traffic.
And down in front.
Back out.
Back out to Elliott. Elliott looks far side over to Creer. Creer looks, low shot, looking for the tip there from Clemenson. Ames will pick this up, regroup around the net. Looking to go over to the right side here for their breakout pass into the neutral zone. They try to dump it in, and that's picked up. Catch Ames on a change here. Got some numbers. Still battle in the neutral zone. Gladson will bring it back to Creer as we've got Laura Becky, Cooker, Clemenson, your front three. Creer and Gladson back on D. Back, trying to get that neutral zone pass. And you were saying earlier, and that going passes up the middle are not working. Keep the pucks to the outside.
There's some open space out there. They're just not using it to their advantage right now. They're trying to force it.
Ames will look to regroup here. They get the breakout pass on the left side. Neutral zone. That play is interrupted by Creer. Ames heading back the other way now. They cross the blue line. Looks for a look off the pass there, but he'll take the shot anyway and saved by Safner. So we'll get a full change here for the Leafs. And look like we got Talon Mertz back in the lineup tonight. No crutches, no ankle boot. That's good to see. So full change here for the Leafs. Going to be Shizzle, Elliott, and Anderson. Your front three, Friedrich and Mertz. Back on D.
Face off one by Elliott, and then he goes ahead and gets it for himself.
Ames with a shot. Safner will clear that to the corner there for Friedrich. And that puck goes into the bench there, the Leafs. So I think we're talking to the boys this week. They said Mertz has been practicing the last week, so that's good to hear. And he's going to be iffy for the game. Just had to get cleared from the doctor, so he must have got cleared.
Must have. I know last week he was just practice only and then hoping to play and not quite ready yet. And this week, hopefully, is his green light.
Well, and I think we get Bird back in another 2 weeks, so that'll be good as well. So we've struggling with the D on the injured report there the last few weeks there since the start of the season. So good to see some of those guys get back in the lineup and be healthy. Back to the action here. Shizzle, Elliott, and Anderson, your front three. Anderson will dump that one down low, intended for Elliott, but couldn't quite get the handles. Shot from Shizzle there, just from the center ice there, just on the other side of the blue line, and that'll go right to the glove there of Ames, goaltender. Leafs will finish out the change here. It's going to be Clemenson, Cooker, Laura Becky, your front three. And Creer and Gladson back on D. Cooker's going to take the face-off. We saw this one last week, and we were like, is Cooker really winning the draw right back to Laura Becky? They scored on that last week.
Yeah, there was a good effort there. It just didn't quite go off as they planned it, and not as smooth as last week. Right idea, just too many touches on the puck before Laura Becky could get to it.
Yeah, that first one went to Creer, and then they got to do it again, and Cooker did it again, except that time to Laura Becky, and he scored on it. And we had to watch the replay a couple times to make sure it was not just luck. It was actually got some skill.
Yep.
He's working on his reaction a few times a week.
With us at Vertigo, and yeah, he's got
paying off.
It's paying off for him.
Ames now trying to get it out of the neutral zone. They do. Send it all the way down low. Gladson is there. Ames gets there first. Centering pass, but nobody home. Cooker picks up the loose puck. Tried to dump it in. I think it just didn't get all of it on his stick there. Clemenson will chase this one down. Good back check by Clemenson. Friedrich will have to go behind the net for this one. Clemenson up the ice there, and they're gonna call icing on that. Waiting for the goaltender to see if he touch it up, but clearly went far enough away from him, so we'll get an icing call here. Leafs are gonna change up. Looks like the front three. Full set of tires there. Holschla and Friedrich back on D. Anderson, Elliott, and Shizzle. Your front three. Elliott on the draw. Wins it, gets it back to Friedrich. Friedrich tried to go high up the glass there, but doesn't quite get to Shizzle. Puck comes back to Friedrich. They'll regroup. They're going to play it. They're going to say they tipped it, so no ice will play on. Shizzle gets there, send it back low to Elliott, trying to keep the puck in the zone.
Good D there.
They're
still battling.
Back to the point there for Ames. Ames with a shot. Goes high. A lot of traffic in front of Safner. They'll have to spread that out as Leafs are starting to bunch up a little bit.
Yep. Forwards need to stay up higher.
It's about the third shot Ames has had from the point, and the shot's gotten through. It's just not been on target. So loose puck picked up in the neutral zone by Elliott. Tries to do a little dipsy-do toe drag, but gets stopped there. And Ames will regroup now. Ames dumps it in, goes for the change. Leafs will collect this one down in the corner. Holschla over to Creer. Cooker, Laura, Becky, and Clemenson now are back out there.
Where Becky brings it up. They're trying to get that pass going because Ames is kind of clogging up the middle there, but they're just not connecting on their passes when they're doing it.
Battle in the corner. Cooker centering pass. Had Clemenson cutting right to the net, but just on the opposite side there.
Yeah, that would have been pretty if they could have connected. Good D there by Gladson.
Laura Becky and tries to get up to Gladson. Laura Becky will shift back to D here as Gladson adds to the forecheck.
And they waved off icing.
High off the glass for Ames. Nobody there, so Creer will chase this one down. Turns the corner. Has Clemenson all the way up the blue line just outside of his reach.
They waved off icing again.
Shot blocked by Creer. Add the body as well. And Leafs just having a hard time getting the breakout going, and the stretch passes are a little stretched too far here, and they just seem like they're passing to the guys who are in coverage. Shot from Creer.
Good read there by Jackson to slide up quick and get a quick shot.
I think Anderson got a little tip on it as well, too. So 8:30 to go. First period shots. They're not keeping up with the shot total there. I think it's closer about, they added one there. Maybe they are. 4-1. It's been more of a tennis match in the neutral zone than anything, so could be. So Leafs will get a change here all the way around. Friedrich, Mertz back on D. Shizzle, Elliott, and Anderson. Elliott on the draw, gets the draw, pokes it back to Friedrich. Friedrich looks, shot goes wide. Mertz will step up. Sends it low for Caden Anderson, but not able to get the handles on it. Now he does. Shot to the net goes wide.
Elliott drops back for Mertz. Gets tripped up there, and we're going to get the call.
So Oak Leafs will go on a power play. Job by Elliott there to draw the penalty on the trip. So Oak Leafs will go on a DeMoss power play. Power play unit comes out. It'll be Laura Becky, Cooker, and Elliott running the front three there. Back at the point, it's going to be Clemenson and Creer. Leafs, this might give them a little more room here, Annie, to spread them out a little bit. Maybe open up the center.
Yeah, Ames is doing a good job of keeping it clogged up. They know that we like to go through the middle. But the boys need to spread it out, find the open space, and pass the puck.
So first shot there, or attended, is Cooker over to Laura Becky on the back door, but gets deflected all the way back down to the Leafs, so they'll regroup and start back at their own end.
Ames putting pressure on as they bring it up.
Good cross-ice pass there from Creer. Just Elliott wasn't quite in the position yet. And pass right to Ames. They'll clear this one down. And we'll start again. Creer will pick this one up behind the net.
Over to Cooker.
Cooker gets around one. They've got some numbers now. Sends it around, goes behind the net. Still nothing. Back to Laura Becky. He had more time than he thought. He just sent it off the boards there, didn't look. And Laura Becky's he's a lefty as well. So that lefty to lefty doesn't work so well unless you change the angle. Creer bringing up the ice, across the red line, the blue line, in the zone. Looking to set up this power play with 45 seconds left to go. DeMoss power play.
Off a skate. Laura Becky collects it in the corner. Cooker catches the bouncing puck, tries to settle it.
Pass just outside of Laura Becky's reach there.
And it's back on. We've got an odd man rush.
Nobody there. Ames all alone now. Do not want this to be a shorthanded opportunity for Ames. So 10 seconds to go. Leafs with one final rush here to try to get it in the zone. They drop it back. Nobody home there, intended for Elliott, but out of his reach. So 6 minutes to go. And they killed that penalty. Missed opportunity there for the Leafs. Just couldn't quite get the setup going. The passes were just either a foot or two away or at their skates or at the opposite side there.
Yeah, they just weren't connecting. And against teams like this where you play a tight game, those are the opportunities you have to take advantage of.
Yeah, it's all the little things that add up to be the big mistakes. Centering pass from Ames, denied there by the net. It just went off the side. They'll pick it up, regroup here. Leafs coming back the other way. Gladson with a shot.
Off the shin
between
guard.
the legs. Shizzle, cutting across the middle, had the rebound. Tried to go backhand, but couldn't get all of it. And Ames will dump this one back out. They'll take the icing, but they're going to get a change. And I was looking here for the Leafs to get a change as well, too. First goal of the game here is going to be huge, I think. That's going to set the tone and set the momentum for this period. Again, we want to talk about winning the period. This is what we got to do. So front three is going to be Clemenson, Cooker, Laura Becky. Laura Becky ends up with it down in the quarter. Linesman's in the way there. Clemenson out in front, takes a shot.
Gets his rebound.
Backhand try,
Just
goes
wide.
wide. Back to the point of career. Look for the low shot. There it is, and a save.
By the goalie.
Had plenty of Leafs down in front, though, just in case. Right there to the glove side for the goaltender. Good look there from Creer. Leafs will stay with the same five. Laura Becky, Cooker, Clemenson. Cooker on the draw. Gets it back to Gladson. Gladson with a shot. Gets tipped from Ames into the corner.
Picked back up.
Far side over to Creer from Laura Becky. Ames will pick
Just
this up.
a little hard. Creer couldn't quite get a handle on it, and we're
Picked up by Cooker, up to Clemenson. Had a little more time there. If he would have skated that a little further into the neutral zone, let Clemenson get set up. Could have been a better look there to go in with a 2-on-2 opportunity, but Ames now has it behind the Oak Leafs net, goes in the corner, comes out of the corner, sends it back in, behind the net. Wraps around the boards. Clemenson is there. He'll pick it up. He's going to send it far side over there to...
Boys just aren't quite getting a handle on the puck for some reason. When it comes to them or they touch it to pass it, they're just not quite getting a good pass or a good tip or whatever they're trying to do, and they're just missing it completely, which is Ames is taking advantage of that.
Well, I feel
as
like
they
should.
Yeah,
yeah. Kudos to them. They're capitalizing on all of our little mistakes. They just the Oak Leafs are just rushing everything. They have a little more time than they think, and they're forcing things when they don't need to. So Leafs got to
really
figure out a way.
They really need to slow it down, set it up, spread it out. They're kind of playing on top of each other right now, and so anytime they shoot it or they pass it and it goes in a different direction, there's nobody there to pick it up, and then it's down in our zone, or we get beat.
Ames looking to set it up. High slot. Gets the shot, but goes way high. Shizzle, Elliott, and Anderson out there.
They're very low. We need to be playing up a little higher because right now, if they were to get it out of the zone, there's nobody to take it.
Yeah. We're collapsing down low. Ames cuts in front. Saved by Safner. 2 saves by Safner.
Yeah,
He's able to clear it out.
And RD's got to keep that out.
So a couple good saves there by Safner. Puck comes around here. Ames just picks us up right out of the corner. Basically just walks into the net, right around 2 guys. Walks into the net. Takes a shot. Takes another one. Safner able to clear it out, though, but then the whistle blown. So good job by Safner there, but we got to get a body or a stick on that. Can't let Ames walk around 2 guys there out of the corner.
Face off. Brolin gets it out of the zone. Cooker
clears it up the boards. Clemenson, Laura Becky.
Tries to go 5-hole.
Yep. It was a good look, but I think he baited him with the 5-hole. This will be icing on Ames. And, I think goaltender totally. And goalies will do that sometimes. They'll bait you with either a glove side, or they'll give you that, but they'll know they'll take it away real quick. And Clemenson totally went 5-hole. We both saw, and he just baited him with the 5-hole and took it away real quick. It's good skill for a goaltender. Cooker on the draw. Laura Becky to the right. Clemenson on the left. Cooker gets it back. Sends it back to Creer. Creer back down to Cooker. Cooker with a centering pass. Wanted for Laura Becky there, but bouncing puck wasn't able to get a stick on it.
Ames clears it. Soft pass. Jackson's able to pick it up. They're able to stay onside. Brolin gets
taken down and
in the middle there. And Ames is
a little
on.
bit of a leg hold there as
a
well.
little bit. It is what it is, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I think I saw that on WWE.
Maybe.
SmackDown.
Cooker goes behind the net to collect it.
I think they call that a pretzel twist, Steve. And then a little leg hold.
Clemenson's putting pressure on to get the puck back and gets a centering pass, but just can't quite get past Ames' defense there.
25 Weaver. We're looking to take a shot there, but just fans on it. Got to take that with him. Wanted that shot but from behind the blue line there. I think he was just maybe trying to dump it on net, but got to send the puck with you. Sometimes that puck sticks. 1:25 to go.
Not really. It's ice.
Shizzle, Elliott, and Anderson out there. Your front three. Friedrich, Holschlaw. Friedrich intended for Elliott just behind his back. Elliott will pick this up. Survey. He'll turn the corner. Didn't like what he saw on that side. He'll try the other side. Still looking. Now
Nice
he finds
pass
Shizzle.
up to Shizzle.
Shizzle.
Good
Quick
clean
shot.
look.
There's the
There it
5-hole.
is.
Great look by Elliott there. Circles around. You saw him do it a couple times. Just didn't like what he saw there.
But Elliott's intensity picked up there. Did you notice?
Yeah,
like
we'll
Ames
watch
was
it.
kind of laying a little flat, and Elliott picked up the intensity, which then made us move a little quicker, and Ames was still not quite at the same pace. So I noticed his intensity shift, and that was a momentum changer for the Oak Leafs.
Well, no, you didn't see it on the replay, but as he was coming back further, that drew 3 Ames players down in there as they were kind of going to a man-to-man. He circled around, got through it, found Shizzle right up the middle at the seam, and Shizzle just able to do what he does, just find the back of the net there from right outside the faceoff dot. So great look, great patience. Nothing was forced there.
No, and sometimes when you're playing against a team that knows a lot of your players, you do have to give them the unexpected. Either it's an intensity shift, a patience change, but sometimes we resort back to those bad habits and then we get stuck. So kudos to Elliott for shifting up the intensity and moving that puck forward.
Creer with a low shot from the point. And Ames will clear this one out. 15 seconds to go. Five seconds. We're going to be offsides. They're going to have to hold it. That'll be it for the period. So that's going to do it. And we talked about the first goal a little bit. We needed that first goal to kind of win the period, set the tone. So not a little bit of a slow start there for both teams. But Leafs just got to slow it down, play their game, be patient. When we come back after scraping the ice, you got the second period. You'll be doing the play-by-play for us. Mom's on the mic here with Oak Life.
All right. I apologize in advance, everyone.
We'll take a break, scrape the ice. We'll be right back. Oak Leafs hockey. All right, we're back. Rob Cooker and Cooker. First night of Moms on the Mic tonight. And we got Steve Flan on the camera, working the tight and wide for you at home. Oak Leafs are back in action tomorrow night. They'll be up in Ames, as Ames is here tonight. Oak Leafs will travel up north to Ames tomorrow night. 7 o'clock start time, I believe, for the Varsity, and 9 o'clock for the JV. So Varsity will play first tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow night if you're home on a Friday night, or maybe you're watching high school football playoffs, or actually championship games tomorrow night. Should be a good matchup. All right, turning the play-by-play over to you. Go for it.
All right, Oak Leafs. I don't know what to say about that. That was kind of a hot mess. So as we go and regroup down in our defensive zone, we're going to get a face-off after icing.
Yeah, face-off was won there by the Leafs, and then we made a pass, and it just passed him on and went down for icing. So it happens.
We're trying to use the boards, but they're just not clean passes to the person they're intended for. So they're getting stopped up by Ames. So now we're in the offensive zone. We have Clem, Lorbecky. Clem tries to center it. Lorbecky just misses that back door. Clem's going to chuck. Lorebecky's going to get a trip call there.
So penalty coming on Lorbecky. Burrish Home Solutions penalty kill. Not what we want to start the period with here.
That is not how we wanted to start it.
Who we got for our penalty killers out there?
We have Friedrich on D. Looks like Clem's out there, Creer, and Cooker. Cooker's going to take the face off. Ames gets it behind our net. Passes it out. Clem gets just a little bit on it, enough to get Ames to bobble it in the neutral zone, and they're going to try to re-enter. Another stick by Friedrich. And Cooker puts pressure on. It's a clean pass right across our zone, all the way to the back door, but Ames just couldn't connect on it. Good D play there by Teddy. And up, and now we have a breakaway by Clem.
Oh, grab that one. Clem finds the backhand shot there. What a play.
Yeah, that was a great play. Started back in the defensive zone by Teddy Friedrich. He blocks a shot with his shin guard, just enough to tip it up. Ames misses.
Here's the replay
attempt.
for you.
Yeah, so watch Teddy as he puts his foot there.
Playing a little goalie there.
Over to the corner, and then it looks like it might have been cleared out by Creer.
Creer sends that stretch pass right up to Clem,
and
who was
Clem's
camping out at the red line.
Yeah, he was just having a party by himself. But, yeah, he was ready, and Ames couldn't get back. So, shorthanded goal by the Oak Leafs. Puts us up 2-0. Clem with the goal. Clemenson with the goal. I believe assisted by Creer. And here's another pass across our zone, in our defensive zone, that Ames connects on, but just can't finish on the back door there, which is lucky on our part. So they set it up again. We're still on the penalty kill.
On the Burrish home penalty kill, but Ames able to grab that one.
Ames is able to grab that one as it comes across the middle, and
here's
the net
the
it
replay
goes.
on that far side high slot there. And that's just somebody's got to pick up that guy in the high slot. He was all alone as well, too. And makes it easy for the shooter to just pick a spot there when nobody's in front of him. So the lead shrinks, but is a power play goal for Ames. And Leafs get a full change. Who's out there now?
Some of the players have stayed the same. So we have Shizzle, Elliott, Anderson, Friedrich, and Mertz on D. Face off. Ames keeps it in. A little tip up, but just outside the reach of Shizzle, and we're going to get an icing. Earlier we had talked about them collapsing in front of the net, and that was kind of the case on that one.
Yeah, and it's not, we got that nice breakaway goal there, that shorthanded goal from Clem, and Ames responded really nicely there right after. And that's That's a good sign of a team that's not giving up. You know, shoulders don't show. They just come back and answer, and they scored within 30 seconds of that right after we scored. So trying to keep the momentum out of our hands for sure. Maybe another icing.
Leafs get a line change. We have Clemenson, Cooker, and Laura Becky as your forwards. And it looks like we have Creer and Friedrich on D. Ames gets it across into their offensive zone, and it's picked up. And now we brought it the other way down into the Ames offensive zone. And shot score and a tip in.
I think it was Laura Becky. We'll find out here on the replay. Clem enters the zone here, looks for Cooker, but he sees that he's kind of covered up here. Puck comes back to the point there of Creer. Creer's going to find the low shot. Laura Becky gets the tip, and there it goes. Right over the goaltender's stick and in the back of the net, and that's a good response for the Leafs here as they're trying to win this period with 14:25 to go. Even strength goal.
And even that was a little cleaner than the first period where we had less Ames in the middle clogging it up for us to try to get a shot, and we actually had 2 players in front of the net. Laura Becky gets it.
That'll be a hand pass on Cooker.
Yeah. Laura Becky takes a nice shot. Cooker takes it out of the air and hands it right to him.
Shot comes up. Cooker's going to grab it right there and just toss it, leave it right there for Chuck.
If he would have touched it first, it wouldn't have been a problem. But Chuck got a hold of it, and that is a hand pass. You cannot do that in your offensive zone.
Well, and you got Grant Crowell, the head referee tonight, who is right behind Cooker when he did it. So
yeah. You see a little chuckle from the boys. There's another try again, same play where Clemenson
shot low,
gets
rebound. Oh, I don't know how he saved that one, but I thought that wasn't in. Steve was getting ready to put his arm up and counted a goal.
Yeah, Clem sent that right to the net. Laura Becky tried to tip it in. It went wide, and then another shot on net, but that goalie laid right on top of it and kept it from sliding underneath him.
Couple great saves there by Ames goaltender. Just under 14 minutes to go. Got a line change out there. Who do we have out there now?
We have Shizzle, Anderson, and Elliott on your forwards with Friedrich and Hochschla on D. Teddy sends it over to Elliott in the neutral zone. Elliott loses it. Ames picks it up. And a great save by Safner.
Yeah, not what you want to do right there in the neutral zone. That's a dangerous play. You got it right in the middle. You got to make sure that you're either going to keep it and you're going to take the hit there from Ames, or you're going to send that over to the boards. It just didn't quite get there. You got to be committed on that pass.
Especially right after you score, you know that they're wanting to.
Yeah, they want to get the momentum back.
Yeah, they want to get the momentum back, and they want to get that score closer than what it is right now. So losing that there, so close to their offensive zone, is dangerous. We really need to have better passes in our heads up there. Woof. Little collision.
Well, we've had 2 collisions there. Shizzle almost ran into Elliott, and then he almost ran into Anderson.
Ames shot wide.
Happens once in a while, but not in the same shift usually. We're wearing white, boys. This will get a shot on net here.
Anderson goes behind the net. Elliott picks it up. Battling with Ames. He comes away with it, but only to get it. Oh, got it back. And now great center pass, but just not enough to get it to the middle. So Clemenson had a great centering pass there, but just not enough for Elliott to do anything with it. Little scuffle in front.
Clem's going to go in the box.
Clem's going to go in the box.
So not what we want. Little saying we got to learn. Let it roll. Let it roll.
Going to go for roughing.
Yep. He gave him a little face rake after. I think he was sticking up for Elliott, and then there's a bunch of commotion. A couple other guys came in, but
Jackson's going to discuss it, see if he can work anything out. But I'm pretty sure he's going to say, "Not today, Jackson."
Yeah. I think he was talking about maybe taking them both. They're both going back and forth, but. So Leafs will go on a penalty kill here.
Ames comes away with it.
Burrish Home Solutions penalty kill.
We left
one
that
timer
Ames
wide open.
Player wide open. It was in our advantage that he missed. Cooker plays it back. We try to send a stretch pass, but it's just a little too far. We need to come in
I
just
think
a
he was
little
trying to, there's
bit.
the stretch
There's
pass.
the stretch
There's
pass.
his Cooker.
Tries to bring it to the center. 16 gets a stick on it. Cooker catches up with them. Ties him up there, and looks like Creer gets it. It's out of the zone, so everybody's got to
check up.
Cooker ties it up there at the blue line. It looks like Friedrich's trying to get it across that blue line as well. And then Lorbecky plays it back to Creer. It's a smart play. Brings it back, protects the puck, lets your team get set up.
We've got to be careful here. We're trying to go for that stretch pass a little bit too much.
Right through the middle. And well played by Ames to get a guy on it, and they get a quick shot.
And I think I see what they're kind of doing here is they leave a guy out there at the red line. It's not allowing Ames to set up all the way, right? So they're having to cover that back door.
But they have to have clean passes in order to do that, and they have not the last two tries. And so that's let Ames come in and get a good shot or a close shot. It's the right idea. It just has to be executed a little cleaner.
That's a good play. 2-on-1 opportunity coming here.
Stick on it. Gets it back. Goes for the shot. Elliott was on the back door.
Yeah, and I think Anderson wanted to get it to him, but he was covered.
He was covered, yeah. Clem comes out of the box and a shot.
Backhand. He got that one, though. He got the piece. The goalie got that one.
He tried to score on that one, and the goalie got the last minute. It's good effort right out of the box. Quick pass up. Ames has a quick rush. RD gets back, and now we have Gladson, and it looks like Elliott and Shizzle. Lorbecky's back out, and Mertz on D. Mertz is trying to get it out of our zone, goes behind the net, looks, gets it to the boards, but Ames does have a guy there. And it's cleared out to the neutral zone, picked up by Elliott, and a nice little shot, but goalie save.
So we'll go back to that pass there. I think I grabbed it here. I think we'll see it here, where Anderson will step up. He'll take this block here, but then he has a 2-on-1 here, and the D slips back and covers Elliott. So that's why he didn't make that pass. That's why he made the shot there. But
yeah, Elliott was in the right spot. It's just a matter of reading that play. Good job by Anderson to read that last minute as it closed up.
Shot from the point of Friedrich. It's a little high there.
Lorbecky, Clemenson, and Cooker are your three forwards with Mertz and Friedrich on D. Friedrich gets tied up behind the net. Cooker collects it, loses it. Ames puts the pressure on to get the puck back.
And they got two guys camping out in front of that slot there. You got to be careful of that. Because they scored their first goal on that high slot guy who was wide open.
Puck's cleared, and it's brought back down. Cooker gets it, passes it over to Clemenson. They enter the zone. Quick little wrist shot, but it hits the goalie's shoulder and up high into the netting. We're going to have a face-off.
So Leafs will get a change here.
Looks like we have Harrington, Jankowski, and Grant as your forwards with Creer and Gladson on D. Oak Leafs have it behind Ames' net. Back out to the point. A little shot goes wide. Creer's going to pick it up on the far side, keeps it in. Grant tries to control it, but loses it. In Ames' feet. Back out to Creer.
Shin guard shot via dollar. Bring your money, Creer.
Great D by Gladson to play and take it wide. Sends it to the neutral zone. Ames tries to keep it back in their offensive zone, and Creer's going to clear it out. Ames brings it up. connects in the neutral zone, but Jackson does a great job of reading that play. Career does a great job of reading that play and keeps it there while Grant comes back and picks up the puck. Ames enters the zone, but they're offside, so it's going to get a whistle, and we're going to have a face-off.
Close. It was close, but just didn't drag that back foot just enough. So a little bit of back and forth here, just under 8 minutes to go. Shots in favor of the Leafs here, 17-8.
Had a little more pressure on Ames this period.
Yeah, you got to win the period, and if Andy Wade was here, he would say, the first team to three, right? Well, we're there, but it's still going to be a battle.
It is. I don't see this team just taking it easily. We're connecting better in front of the net, just not hard enough to get it past their defense because they do a great job, like I said, this whole game, blocking the middle so that we can't get there. Outside shots are hard. Elliott with a bad pass from Ames comes away with it. Goalie keeps it from getting in the net, and we're back to the neutral zone with offsides on the Oak Leafs, so we'll have a face-off.
Yeah, and they'll get a change here, I'm sure, as well, too. So Elliott went for that wraparound there and was denied and then got kind of checked into the corner a little bit.
Yes.
And that brings us back out to the neutral zone.
We have Clemenson, Cooker, and Laura Becky as your forwards. Gladson and Creer on D.
Creer dumps this one in quick, goes on to the net, too. Takes a funky bounce out of the corner.
Cooker gets a stick on it. Back over to Clemenson. Back over to Laura Becky. Laura Becky just can't get quite a handle on it. Goes back in the corner to Cooker. Cooker to Clem.
Oh.
It's in everybody's feet. Laura Becky gets a stick with Cooker trying to chase it down, and Gladson will try to keep it in, but he can't. So you've got Cooker back to Gladson. Gladson's in the neutral zone over to Laura Becky. Laura Becky enters the offensive zone, and the puck shot.
Juicy rebound.
Save with another shot
rebound.
And save.
There it is.
Creer's going to try one more time.
Man, Creer had so much time
net.
there. Man, as much time as the puck was in the skates there, wish we had some soccer players out there. He's just going back and forth. Laura Becky steps up, takes a wind-up. Here comes this juicy rebound, and nobody able to get the handles on it there. Another shot from Creer. Gets the rebound here. Right there, if he just goes a little further.
Or a little bit of patience, maybe.
Yeah, a little more patience and goes to the left. Man.
But nice job by Gladson to go with the forwards while Cooker dropped back so that there was a winger there for him. He was able to keep it in the zone, which led to those 3 shots on net. So great job by the D playing two-way.
And a couple great saves by that Ames goaltender, too. He's playing lights out right now. And Ames with a quick goal. This goes 5 or maybe far side. Let's see if we can grab this here and see. They get it right up. Little commotion here in the neutral zone. Ames ends up with a 2-on-1 coming now. Leafs able to regroup, though. Just quick little shot between his legs. Then he was able to get it to his forehand and caught him off guard. I don't know if Safner saw all that, too. So right there, though, that's you just got to get a body on him.
Yeah.
You got to get a body on him.
Too many touches on the puck for Ames, and they're in tight.
When they're that close to the net, you got to get a body on them. And it's a checking league, so you can do it.
All right, Leafs got a line change here. We have Shizzle, Anderson, and Elliott as forwards.
Oh, Anderson all alone in front. Oh.
Shizzle passes it. Anderson tries to get a shot off, gets tripped up.
Backhand
Shizzle
shot.
with a backhand. There's a battle in front of the net. Pops out. Friedrich tries to keep it in, and we have a 2-on-1. They try to go for that same 5-hole on Safner, but it was wide.
Well, that's where they've gotten both their goals on low shots tonight. Well, the first one was high. It was high slot, high corner. But they've had a lot of rebound success with Safner on the ground. So that's where they're keeping it.
Yes, our D needs to keep him out. They're letting him get in really tight with goals. And we've lucked out on quite a few back doors that just the guy hasn't been picked up on. And so luckily they just didn't connect on it, but it doesn't mean they won't. Yeah. So
D's
a lot of it is D just letting him down too low, and they need to keep him out high.
But a couple odd man rushes there. Our D got pinched up there a little bit too high on our defensive blue line there at the point, and we got caught back coming the other way. It was 2-on-1 opportunity, and head on a swivel. You know, you got to keep your D in front of you.
Some of that, too, is just taking them wide. If you're not sure what they're going to do, force them wide. It's harder to shoot out wide than it is right in front of your goalie.
Oh, nice play
Nice
here.
play.
There.
Nice
Oh.
patience. Clemenson tries, just loses a stick at the end.
Clemens has got to be careful. I think if he goes that side one more time, goaltender should just jump to that side anyway.
Nice little pass.
Here he goes. See if he goes again.
Alone.
Change it up. Change it up. There it is. Yep.
And Clem did change it up.
Did I not call it, Steve? I called it. Like you can't do the same move 3 or 4 times in a row.
The goalie had his number earlier.
So
Clem
way
was
to
smart,
change it up.
read that, changed it up.
Here's
Again,
the
there's
replay.
that stretch pass that the Leafs keep trying to do, which does give them the advantage. It works when it's a clean pass. So Laura Becky sees that Clem's up there alone.
Clem again was just all the way at the blue line. I mean, the last orange jersey was at the red line, and Clem was clear up at the blue line there for the Leafs, all alone.
So good job for Laura Becky to take a quick look, get it through the neutral zone to Clem. Clem stayed just shy of being offsides so that it could get there and he could get that advantage into the zone.
Well, key right now is Leafs got to keep their foot on the gas. They got to keep moving, and we got to stay out of the box. As there's another period to play here.
Laura Becky has the puck over to Cooker. Cooker to Clem. Ames comes away with it. Waved off icing.
I'm not sure why that was waved off. Nobody touched it, and Ames sent it in.
RD didn't quite get it out, and Ames took a shot that went a little high. Cooker's going to get in the neutral zone here with the puck. Going to enter the zone. He's got Laura Becky and Clemenson. Leaves it for Gladson. Gladson battles. Ames comes away with it. Creer's back on D.
Odd man rush there.
Nice pass. And a great save by Safner and your defense for helping with that other side of the net.
Yeah, that was all Creer there. That's Safner's supposed to stop the first one. D's supposed to get the rebound. So nice job by Creer to help out, playing his position there, taking the rebound. That's what you want.
We have Shizzle, looks like, Cooker and Anderson as your forwards. Friedrich and Creer on D. Puck played behind Ames' net. Shizzle gets a stick on it. Ames comes away with it. Cooker puts the pressure on. They send it over. Oak Leafs pick it up. Try to get a pass. Ames get a stick. We get it back, but now we're back in our offensive zone trying to get the puck because Ames comes away with it again. '21 skates it up for Ames. He's looking for that pass. He connects, but luckily our D was there.
Saved by Safner there.
Played
defense again, gotta let
it wide, but then defense has got to watch that net as he goes to make those wider saves.
Head on a swivel.
Net's
Nobody
wide
behind
open.
him.
Puck comes out. Friedrich comes over with it, plays it around the boards to Elliott. Elliott keeps it in. Trying to give himself some time, but he loses the puck. Anderson gets it back. There's a lot of play tonight in the neutral zone.
Yeah.
Oak Leafs recovered the puck. Not quite strong enough clear around the boards. And Ames puts pressure on. They're going to get a quick line change. And RD needed to read that a little bit better. There was a lot of time there to send it up.
Yeah.
We had a
We just
good
didn't have our head up.
6 seconds, and we did not have our head up to
Well, it
get
might have
that
been
puck
up, but it wasn't up ice looking, that's for sure.
Right.
Clemenson
Elliott was calling for it.
surveys. Back out to the point. Just about 1 minute to go here.
Bounces out of the zone. Ames brings it down. Mertz gets a stick on it just to keep it from connecting with them. And we have Laura Becky, Clemenson, Friedrich, Mertz, and Cooker out there. Oh no, Elliott's still out there. Shot on net. D sends it up. Clemenson comes away with it. Trying to find a guy. Centering pass. Elliott just couldn't quite connect in front of the net. And Ames brings it in.
Ames got away with the one there. A little finishing your check penalty was not called there. He got away with
one.
one.
A little high on the hit.
Yeah, it was high more than anything.
I mean, I know Gladson's
not
the tallest kid,
guy, but
that still
you
doesn't
gotta
mean
control
anything.
your hands for sure. And that's going to wrap it up for this period. So Leafs able to come away here with a couple goals as well. Ames put a couple on the net as well too. So should be a good third period. You know, you got to keep your foot on the gas and play the whole game.
Yeah.
I did grab that one play there where Safner made the save there, and then Creer, there's the save, and Creer able to clear that out.
Yeah,
so
that's great D right there.
Really good D. Can't rely on the goalie to do everything, so nice job by Creer on D. Should make for an exciting third period, though. We're going to take a break, scrape some ice. We'll be back for the third and final period here. Oak Leafs hockey. Go. All right, we're back. Third period, third and final action here tonight between Ames and the Oak Leafs. Front three is Clemenson, Cooker, Laura Becky. Looks like Creer and Gladson back on D. Laura Clemenson in the corner. Oh, had center pass to Cooker. He gets a shot but goes wide, and the net's going to come off, and we'll get a stoppage of play and get a face-off here to the stick side of the Ames goaltender. It's our first official Moms on the Mic night tonight, so excited to start that.
Official, huh?
That's official. You're here.
Well, I am here.
The
I don't
first
know
one.
if it's official, but I am here. Cooker battles for the puck. Ames comes away with it. They cross the blue line.
Ooh. Escaped one there.
Yeah, Cooker gets a stick on it, but the guy still gets the shot off, and Safner is just enough to get his pad or maybe a glove on
I
it.
think he had his leg pad on it. Yeah, it was a great save. I mean, it was inches from going in.
Ames brings the puck across the blue line. Still has it. Pass up to Clemenson. Clemenson crosses the blue line. He's got Laura Becky and Cooker. Creer's on D with Gladson. Creer takes a shot. It goes far side all the way around. Gladson keeps it in. Cooker plays it back to Creer, and Creer gets another shot.
Wide open. Oh, man. Diving save
Hits
there.
Laura Becky. Clemenson tries to tap it in.
Well, and the key point there is the puck movement was really good. It was down behind the net, then it was back to the point, and then back to the net, and just goaltender making a nice save, throwing that left leg pad out. About threw it out of his socket to make that save because he kicked the net off when he did it. So that one was going. It had eyes for the back of the net, but another great save there. Oh, good look. There it is. Caden Anderson.
Smart play by Caden
The
Anderson.
patience. He looked at Shizzle, saw him, then he skated towards the net to keep the goaltender, thinking he was going to shoot it, and then he gives it right back to Shizzle. Here we go. We'll see if we can, right off the face-off here.
Yeah, he
that
battles
play
for that face-off. He ties his guy up.
Right here. Caden Anderson skates up, looks, then he keeps going, then he gives it back.
And the D does a great job of keeping it in the zone so they don't have to all cross back and check back up and get outside.
That play was all Caden Anderson. Well, and a little help from the D, like you said, keeping the blue line. But
yeah.
Caden Anderson, how he took the angle of the goaltender and Shizzle just to be right there. What a play.
Hoschlaw skates it up. Elliott tips it in.
What a great assist by Caden Anderson.
Caden gets a little backhand. Goalie plays it out. Ames comes down, crosses the blue line. Elliott is on him. Safner makes the save and plays it out. Another shot on net, saved by Safner. Played to the corner. Ames back to their point. Puck goes wide. Elliott, Friedrich brings it up. Yeah, didn't see his 9 there. I saw his 1.
He gets a little forward step in him and likes to take that thing up.
Does. Luckily, Elliott had dropped back. Pass up to Laura Becky. Laura Becky crosses the blue line. He's got Clemenson and Cooker. Battles in the corner. Puck's played out. Clemenson keeps it in. Off Cooker to the middle. Back to the neutral zone. Clemenson tries to give a pass off the boards to himself, and he's tied up by Ames.
Yeah, and Ames is offside there. They have to hold up.
They have to hold up. Cooker gets the puck. Plays it in. Clemenson in the corner with Laura Becky and Cooker. Laura Becky has the puck, trying to get a pass, but is getting tied up. Brings it forward, right in front of the net.
Ames, I think, might have put that in. No, he pulled it back out. Good save there by Ames goaltender.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see if I got it.
The D trying to get rid of it, but Something happened there.
Here it is. Comes in. Boom. Right there. Bobbles it. Oh, makes the save.
Goalie's definitely helping his team out tonight.
Yeah.
Ames comes away. It has it in the neutral zone. They cross the blue line. Gladson with the D there. Tipped up. Ames gets it back, but Gladson picks it up, sends it up. Lorebecki takes a shot right into a shin guard. Looks like someone broke a stick, so the stick is left there. Pass from
it was Creer.
Creer to Cooker. Cooker gets kind of tangled up there with a stick. And Ames comes away with it. Crosses
offsides.
the blue
Way
line.
offsides.
No offsides is called. Lorebecki to Cooker. Cooker quite almost out of his reach, but continues on with it. Crosses the blue line. Lorebecki, Clemenson tries to keep it in. Puck is bouncing in that neutral zone. Clemenson
Great stick lift there by Cooker, and that causes the turnover.
Yep.
Clemenson looking for the centering pass.
Not quite there.
There it is.
Around.
Oh, Mertz.
Mertz is trying to control it. Clemenson takes a shot off the boards.
All the way back
out. And we have Teddy chasing it down. Ames sends it back in. Mertz behind the net. Ames tries to get a quick little pass to his line mate there, and it almost worked. Elliott comes and picks it up, brings it up. Taken away by Ames on the boards.
Great pass by Shizzle.
Shizzle to Anderson. Anderson quite can't get a handle on the puck, and it's played into the corner. Mertz keeps it in, but Ames sends it right back. They almost had that same idea that we were trying in the first and second period, but luckily Friedrich had read that play a little bit and played back. However,
he was still behind. Ames was still behind Friedrich a little bit, and if Ames would have caught that, Friedrich would have been behind the play for sure.
Yeah, and we're going to have a penalty here on Ames, it looks like, for slashing.
Is that what it is for sure? See what Corral calls. Slashing is the call. You're right.
Duh.
Mom's on the mic. Got it right tonight. So we're going to DMOS power play here. Who we have out there for the power play unit?
Oh, we got Lorebecki, Cooker at the face-off, Clemenson back on D, Elliott, and it looks like Creer are your 5 Leafs on the ice. Creer over to Clemenson. Clemenson takes a shot, little high, played back out. Creer tries to keep it in.
Back down low to Cooker. Cooker has plenty of time. No need to force this.
Cooker over to Lorebecki. Lorebecki back to Clemenson. Clemenson to Creer. Taking a look, doesn't like what he sees. Sends it over to Clemenson. Clemenson sends it to Cooker. Cooker was wide open. Just a little outside his reach or able to handle it. Back to Lorebecki. Back to Cooker. Back to Lorebecki.
And this is fine right here. Just be patient.
And they're battling on the side of the net. Comes back out. Creer gets it.
This is what we want right here. We just want to possess it.
Back.
This is perfect. There it is. Creer sneaks at 5-hole.
Cooker drops back and takes a
Creer's
position.
spot.
Yeah, a position switch with Creer. Creer slides up, and they play a little back and forth where
here it is
Creer waits.
on the replay here.
Yeah, so you see Cooker has it.
Cycles back, Creer. Cooker go back to Creer. Creer will take some steps in and find the 5-hole right there.
Just
use that Ames defenseman as a screen too, which helps out the 5-hole shot.
Yeah, and Ames didn't put a lot of pressure on him, body-wise or stick-wise.
Nope.
So Creer was able to get that little slide between the legs there. 5-hole, it goes in.
Well, and we have the momentum now. We got to keep our foot on the gas. 10:50 to go in this third period, and Leafs just need to just keep going. Keep it simple. Keep doing what we're doing. I like the passes that we're having going on here. We're keeping it to the outside. We're making the short passes.
Yeah,
the short passes are working too.
The first period. The first period, the passes were bouncing. They weren't quite, and it felt like everybody was getting in each other's way. Here it's a little smoother in this third period. Maybe it's a Thursday night game that gets them off. I don't know. Friday Eve. Friday Eve. They're all excited and pumped up. I'm not sure, but definitely they're settling into the game a little bit. Nice centering pass there.
That was Kenny to Harrington. That would have been a nice one as well.
Harrington tried to get that in and just didn't quite go all the way through. Ames sends it out. Neutral zone. Back to Friedrich. tries to get a pass, but just can't quite get a handle on it, and Ames comes down, takes a shot, and Safner saves
Safner
it.
gloved that one right out of the sky.
He was ready for it. Yeah, you see Teddy try to get a pass, and it just not quite hard enough, and Ames is ready. They cross that blue line and get a quick shot.
Anytime that goalie can flash the glove, do it. Good save by Safner. 10:15 to go here. Front three looks like it's Elliott, Shizzle, and Anderson.
Face off. Ames wins the face off. Gets a quick little shot, deflected. Puck played around to the blue line. Passed up. Ames missed the pass. Oakleafs try to clear it. Gets stuck on the boards. Elliott tries to get it out.
Penalty coming.
Ames keeps it in.
I think it's going to be a hold on Ames. That's what it should be.
Elliott just couldn't quite get around him. The guy held him there a little bit too long.
Or it's maybe on Elliott. I think it's going to be on Elliott.
Oh.
Elliott with the hold.
I figured since Ames touched it in the air and that's when he blew the whistle, it was on Ames.
Well, I figured it was Elliott got held because he was on the bottom of the pile there. So
maybe he was on the bottom of the pile because he was the one holding.
You're the victim. You're the victim. So it's pretty talented you can hold when you're on the bottom there. That's just that's a tough move. But he pulled it off, so we're going to go on the Burrish Home Solutions penalty kill.
We have Cooker, Laura Becky, Creer, and Clemenson. Clemenson intercepts that little puck there by the net, but Ames comes away with it.
Oh. And this will be a big penalty kill here.
Yeah.
They've got to stop the momentum. They can stop this. That will help out tremendously here.
Laura Becky puts the pressure on and does get Ames off their feet just a little bit. Him and Cooker are playing a little bit higher up in the zone. Creer tried to clear it right into Ames' chest. Quick pass to the middle. Clemenson intercepts that pass. But Ames does come away with it, and our Leafs are scrambling and leave their goalie wide open.
Nice pass by Ames.
Yeah,
We'll grab that
great
here.
Finish.
They just kind of split the D here, went right up the middle in an easy shot there, and they found the top shelf there. Didn't grab it in time there. Maybe it. Yep. Push the button a little harder. It's a new toy. You break it in, right?
No, it was almost like our guys got caught too high, which all game we've been saying they need to spread out and play high, but not all of them.
So 6-3 now, 9 minutes to go. Plenty of time here. 3-goal lead. But you got to keep your foot on the gas. 28 shots here in favor of the Leafs with 9 minutes to go. 14 for Ames. And Ames' goaltender's playing really well tonight.
Yeah, I said all these guys can shoot, so it doesn't matter how much of a lead you have. If you let them in, they can still shoot. That puck went right over Safner as he committed, thinking it was going to be down low, and no D there to help him.
High stick
there. High stick. Whistle blown, and we'll have a face-off.
Yep, all the way down. So it'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Leafs. Looks like they're going to get a change here, all 5 tires. Looks like it'll be Shizzle, Anderson, and Elliott.
Frederick and Mertz on D.
Big face-off here for Elliott.
Ames comes away with it. Mertz steps up, gets a quick shot into some traffic. Back out.
Oh, great
quick
play by
stick,
Mertz.
but does end up still on Ames' stick, and Ames comes down and tries to get a quick shot. Safner tracks that puck all the way around. Good positioning of getting that puck to clear it between Elliott and Anderson.
No ice, they'll play on.
Icing waved off. Oakleafs run into each other, which we had talked about earlier.
Yep.
Quick shot by Ames. Ames comes away with it behind our net. Tries to pass it out. Luckily, we get a stick on it, and Anderson brings it the other way. Ames picks it up. Anderson comes away with it. Tries to skate through.
Yeah, if Anderson would have kept moving his feet there, he probably would have drawn the penalty.
Yeah. Cooker's back out with Shizzle and Anderson, Friedrich and Mertz. Shizzle brings it across the blue line. He's got Cooker, and it looks like Laura Becky's coming on the ice. Cooker's staying with the guy, trying to get that puck from him. They switch and go behind their net. Ames does a quick pass. Laura Becky almost has the pass broken up, but not enough to prevent the forward motion, and Ames brings it down and gets a quick shot. Safner with the save. Laura Becky picks up the puck, brings it to the neutral zone. He's got Clemenson and Cooker. And Clemson with a little shot that goes a little high and into the net. Definitely a different vibe for them on a Thursday night. I'm not loving the flow that they have. I've seen better flow, so hopefully this is getting their little.
It's a
dusting off for tomorrow and next week.
Next Tuesday for the Turkey Cup. So midweek game days are a little different look for sure.
It is. You got to go to school all day, and you got to make sure that you're still hydrated and fed for the game. It's a quick little mind shift from school to a game instead of school to practice. So definitely need to get some things cleaned up for those weekday games. Clemenson brings the puck in the zone. Gladson with a shot off the post. Puck bounces back. Laura Becky chases it down with Creer. Around the boards. Creer picks it up. Ames gets a quick change.
Whoa.
Creer gets stuck in the corner but brings it up the boards. Decides that's not what he wants. Quick pass over. It does sneak through.
Barely.
Cooker skates away with it. Loses it in the middle. Clemenson picks it up. Around the boards. Laura Becky tries to get there to keep it in, and he does. Cooker gets the puck, sends it back to Laura Becky, but takes a nice check from behind.
No call.
No call. Cooker pops back up, but he definitely feels that one and lets the guy know it. Trying to finish. And
there it is.
Yeah.
What a play.
Way to come back from that check and help your teammate out, even though you may not feel your best from that.
Yeah. Great look there. So Cooker getting up there. Here comes the puck, jumps it.
The ref's not liking something, though, so the ref's asking somebody to leave. We have a stop of play here.
So smart play. Laura Becky will get credit with that one. Cooker with the assist.
Cooker's going to come off. They're going to get a full line change. He's going to take his helmet off for a minute and take a rest.
Here we go. Play on. 7-3 in favor of the Leafs. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go here. Third period. Yeah, they'll get a rematch tomorrow night.
There's another
little high hit there.
Stick there. But the ref's letting him play. Nice little tip from Elliott.
Just a little miscommunication there.
Yep, Ames brings it down.
Nice play by Anderson to poke that up to Shizzle.
Friedrich on D, sends it down. Anderson chases it. Ames comes away with it. Crosses the blue line. Drop pass. Over to point. And a quick little shot on net.
Good save by Safner. He had a bunch of orange jerseys and white jerseys in front of him on the screen there. So nice save there by Safner. And Leafs will get a full change here. Looks like it's Kinney, Harrington, Campbell, your front three. Gladson and Creer back on D. Harrington will take the draw. Wins it over to Kinney. Kinney back to Gladson. Gladson up to the boards.
Not quite hard enough.
Nope.
But Harrington is able to get a stick on it. Tries to pass it over to Campbell, but it's picked off in the middle by Ames. Ames brings it down and gets a little shot deflected off of our defense. Kinney's battling along the boards. Ames comes away with it. Sends it back
we're gonna
around.
get a penalty here.
But Harrington touches it, and it's going to be on us for a cross check.
Yeah. I don't even think
I-
Kinney didn't even have the two hands on the stick to do it. I think he just kind of, I would have called more of an interference call than anything, but we're going to go on a Burris Home Solutions penalty kill. And Ames has been, 2 out of 3 tonight on those, I think, on the penalty kill. So their power play is converted twice on those tonight, if my memory serves me right. But it is Thursday. So, I mean.
Definitely the first goal, they had it on their power play.
And I think the second one as well. So we got to stop. Or it was actually the third one because we were trying to tell them, they need to stop it to keep to stop the momentum.
Cooker almost had it stick on that pass that Ames made, but good lift there by Laura Becky, excuse me. Cooker and Laura Becky are the forwards working it down low. Ames crosses the blue line, clears on the guy, picks up the puck, sends it around to Laura Becky. Laura Becky up
Nice
to
little move.
Clemenson. Clemenson crosses the blue line, makes a move. Ames gets a stick on it. Laura Becky stays on the puck. Ames comes away with it. We've got Cooker and Creer on D. Nice D by Cooker and Creer, and a great save by Safner.
A bigger save by Safner.
Both
Cooker made a little
D.
poke check there. Wasn't enough to knock it away, and Ames able to maintain it and still get the shot off. Here it is. Cooker steps up.
3-on-2 there.
Just dishes it over to the other guy, and a great move by Safner there to track the puck all the way.
Yep.
So Leafs will get a full change here on the penalty kill, the Burris Home Solutions penalty kill. Got about 59 seconds left in this penalty kill. Face-off won by Ames. Ames with a shot, one-timer from the point.
Wide.
Ames will survey.
There it
Far
is
side.
again. Far side was open.
It was wide open.
Safner read that, but
That one. Power play goal again by Ames. That's
they moved
3.
the puck well on their power play.
Yeah,
they definitely each time get that back door open. Our D that's on.
It's
that
all
side.
bunched up.
Yeah.
See, they're all right there. Nobody, you got to stay in that
high,
box.
Too high.
Scrunch down there, all bunched up.
I think that's how they had their third goal. Is we were up high and nobody was down low with the goalie and kind of left him out there. So.
Yeah, it was on that side in second period, on the far side there. So Leafs get a change here. Looks like it's Grant, Gladson, Jankowski, and Holschlaw and Friedrich, your defensive pair. And Gladson sliding up to the forward position on this line here.
Luckily the Leafs have the lead, but if it was a tighter game, those little tiny mistakes where your 3 players are all together up high and you only have one down low with your goalie on a penalty kill, that's a game changer. It goes
For
from
sure.
we had a 4-goal lead, and
Well, you're lucky hockey's only 3 periods here tonight.
yeah, no kidding. So it's those little things that add up at the end of a game. And Ames isn't a team that's just going to take the loss and walk away. They're going to play till the end.
Yep. Speaking of the end, about 1:46 to go till the end of this matchup. But we will be back in Ames tomorrow night, and should make for an interesting matchup. We talk a lot about it's tough to beat a team twice. So Leafs will need to clean up.
First,
Yeah, and they'll need to clean up a few of these little mistakes that you were talking about that add up to those things. The missed nets, the missed passes, those things all add up.
Bunching up in the middle, running into your own players. We got to be cleaner.
Yep. Should be for a good matchup. You can tune in again. Varsity will start tomorrow. We got a line
change here, but Ames is on the advantage. They cross the blue line, get a quick shot, and Safner luckily has a read on the play.
They caught us in a line change for sure.
No D back there because of the line change happening. So we do have 5 new Leafs on the ice. We have Cooker, Clemenson, Laura Becky. Looks like Mertz
and Creer.
Creer.
Yeah. Varsity will start us off tomorrow night in Ames at 7 p.m. JV will play at 9. So it should be for a good matchup tomorrow night again. Clemenson and Cooker. And Laura Becky.
Down. Quick little shot. Glove save, and Cooker tries to get a stick on it. Just misses it. Laura Becky's down along the boards. Nice elbow to the face. He backs away. Cooker gets it around the boards. Ames has it again. Clemenson tries to stop it there. Lord Becky comes away with it.
Centering
Tries
pass.
to center it to Cooker. Cooker's tied up in the middle. Gets a bounce. Taps it down to himself so we don't have another hand pass situation.
Yeah.
Pass. Mertz keeps it in. Back to Clemenson. But Clemenson can't quite get a stick on it, and Ames crosses the blue line. Little shot. Safner goes wide. Clemenson pokes. Can't quite get it across that blue line to get it to Laura Bucky. Ames comes away with it. Tries to get in the zone. Cooker sticks it down.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
And
So a good win, close win. The scoreboard reflects that as well, too. It was a little
First
too
period
close
and
to
second,
call.
Yeah, first and second period they were really close. Third period came away a little bit, but you maybe played 3, 4, 5 more minutes, and that score could be closer than what it was.
Absolutely. Well, again, I've been saying all night, Leafs will take take their hockey bags and go north tomorrow night up to Ames. Varsity will start at 7. JV will be at 9. And then next week is, the biggest hockey night of the year, the Turkey Cup. That'll be over at Buccaneer Arena. And JV will play at 6 p.m. on Tuesday. Varsity at 8 with a good matchup with the crosstown rivalry, your Des Moines Capitals. So then we go into Thanksgiving. So it's going to be a busy, fun week next week. Lots of things to do.
Yep, and the Leafs are home Thanksgiving weekend. We have 2 games here.
Yeah, we're Dubuque.
So, yeah.
Dubuque's coming to town. So
if you have family in town and you need something to do, you can come to a game and freeze your turkey off.
Freeze your turkey off. All right, thanks for tuning in. Oak Leafs Hockey. We'll catch you guys tomorrow night. Rob Cooker, Ann Cooker, and Steve Flawn on the camera. We'll see you tomorrow.